What up, YouTube? Quasi here. Another day, another dollar. Except for I'm not working, so I don't know why I said that. But anyways, I'm about to go for a ride, have some fun. I'm actually going to try out one of the roads one of you subscribers let me know about. I think it was David Wood. I think he's actually a dual sport guy. But he said if I follow Babcock up the other way, I will get to Camp Bullis Road, and there's some kind of twisties in that area, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Babcock is right up here, so let's do it. It's supposed to rain today, this evening, so I wanted to get some riding in before that happened. And I'm wearing my full leathers, as you can see. And hopefully I don't get mistaken for a girl again. Last time I was wearing this, or maybe not last time, but one of the times I was wearing this, I was driving home and I pulled up next to two dudes in like a convertible, or not a convertible, but a kind of sporty car. And they looked at me and they're like, "Hey, you're hot." Then I flipped up my visor and I looked at them and they're like, "Oh shit," and they speed off like, it was hilarious. That happens all the time though. Also, when we went out to wait, I don't need to turn here actually. This is Peru. This Babcock changes on one of these roads. If I keep following it, it turns into Days of Allah, but I want to stay on Babcock. But anyways, when I went to the Twisted Sisters that one time with a group ride, or the second time, we lost one of our guys because we were all waiting in Leakey or Vanderpool, one of those towns. And so we sent someone to go back to talk to the photographers and see if they'd seen our seen the two guys we'd lost. And so when he got to the photographers, he's like, "Hey, you're part of that group with the bunny rabbit chick, right?" So apparently now I am the bunny rabbit chick. I think this is it. Yep. You gotta turn left to stay on Babcock. Going straight turns into Days of Allah. I don't want to go that way. This is actually the road I take to get to UTSA, my night classes. So as usual, I don't have a specific topic. I need to get a list of topics from y'all. I could do what every other moto vlogger does and do the 300 versus 600 versus 1,000 debate, or I don't know, dual sport versus super sport versus sport touring. But I honestly don't know enough about bikes to give y'all an informed opinion, so I could tell you what I think as of this moment, but it definitely won't be accurate. I guess I could tell you another story, this one actually being true. The last one, it was just a sliver of truth, none of the craziness, but I've been wanting to practice my speaking skills and being able to tell a continuous story without stuttering or doing a bunch of jump cuts or anything like that, because that's something I really need to work on. I'm a terrible public speaker. And so I wanted to just keep it going. I was just going to tell you guys the basic story of, oh, there's a naked lady and a guy chasing her, because that's true. But when I started that, I was like, screw it, I'll commit. Let's go all the way. Make this interesting. And y'all seem to like it, even though it's complete bullshit. So I'll keep doing that. But I'm going to throw in some real stories too, like this one. So I might seem kind of mellow. I gotta get over, I think. But in high school, I was the class clown. I was crazy. Looking back, I feel so bad for all my teachers because I was miserable. I was terrible, honestly. About halfway through high school, was it high school? I want to say like I was in 9th grade, maybe 8th or 9th grade. They started doing the shooter drills at our school. They'd never done them before, but this was like the first or second year they started doing them. And basically what they do, they start the drill over the intercom. They don't tell you to drill. They say like there's a shooter in the building or something like that. Go on lockdown, and all the teachers close the doors, draw the blinds. All the students get on the floor, hiding behind the doors and whatnot. And one of these days, they told us early in the morning that it was going to happen sometime that day. I didn't know specifically when, but I had a feeling. I had the perfect feeling. I knew when it was going to happen. So towards the end of English class, all of a sudden I got that itch, I got the urge, not the urge. I had my spider sense tingling. That's what I'm looking for. And I knew it was coming. So I asked my teacher if I could go to the bathroom right at that moment. Come on, light. Damn, this is a long light. Holy shit. It's gotta be green soon, right? Anyways, I asked my teacher if I could go to the restroom, and sure enough, as soon as I walked down the hall and got into the bathroom, the drill went off. There we go. Just like that light. And I was like, oh yeah, now's my time. And you have to know that I worked as a janitor at this school, and in our locker rooms we have the the push tiles for ceilings. So if you push those tiles, you could get up there. So, and you have to climb on top of all the lockers and whatnot to do it, but that's what I wanted to do during the shooter drill, and that's exactly what I did. So I got into the bathroom, climbed up the locker room, and then pushed open the ceiling tiles and sat on a giant gas pipe because there's nothing else to sit up there. Anyways, I'm sitting on that gas pipe, and it is pitch black up there. And our bathroom has those automatic lights where after like 5 minutes or 15 minutes, the lights shut off. So I'm sitting up there, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I'm awesome. And then the lights shut off, and it's pitch black. And I'm like, yeah, this is still cool. This is pretty awesome. And then like 2 minutes goes by, I start losing my mind. And I'm like, damn, how long have I been there? Been up here? Who's gonna know to come get me? And there's another piece of this drill where there's a test shooter that goes from door to door of all the classrooms and knocks and tries to get in and make sure they're locked. So eventually the shooter comes to the bathroom or the locker room and knocks on the door. Do I keep going straight? Yeah, I guess I keep going straight because this is 1604. So the shooter comes to the bathroom, knocks on the door, and says, is anybody in here? And I, of course, know that this is the shooter, so I don't say anything. And actually, I don't think that was the shooter. That was actually the person that was going door to door to tell everyone the drill was over, but I didn't know that. So I'm sitting there, 10 minutes goes by, 20 minutes goes by, 30 minutes goes by, it's pitch black, no one is coming to the bathroom, and I'm like, what the hell, how long have I been up here? It must have been days. And all of a sudden, one of my friends who knew I was going to do this, he opens the door and he's like, hey Patrick, you in here? The drill ended like 30 minutes ago. So I was like, oh shit, is he another shooter or is he being for real? But no, he was being for real. So finally I get down, and that was that. That's the story of me sitting on a gas pipe during an active shooter drill at my school. Oh, I totally didn't wave, I didn't see him. My bad, man. But that's all I got. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Peace.